I'm back again at the same place, different time, different zone, different area. This football club, of course, the amount of people I saw online today just giving up on Chelsea Football Club. It's amazing how people, they have just turned around and they're just like, whatever, we are tired of this club. Some people, they stop supporting Chelsea. Yeah. That's what I saw online. Some people, they have unsubscribed to Chelsea Football Club. Some people, they have gone. They're just done. They don't want to think about it anymore and they don't want to hear it. Some people, they've turned their notification off. This is what I saw online, yeah, because I was going through a lot today. Some people, they just don't care. They accept everything the club is doing. They just go with it, right? They don't care. Whoever comes in, a 19-year-old or whatever the club chooses to buy. Some people, they don't care about that. I understand some people, they love this club very much, like I do. I do too, very, very much. But there's some limit, right? You have to have limits in life. You just have to have limit. You just don't go insane, like, okay, I love this club, You don't have to do that. Limits. Why I say limit? I need you to understand this. I need you to hear me this. There are some people who have healthy issues. They can't handle the pressure. You see? That, stop supporting it, stop watching it, because it's just going to give you heart attack. And it is not good. And this team has been known to be Heart Attack FC. You know that, right? Chelsea is Heart Attack FC. So if you're not strong in that, don't do it. Don't support it at the moment. Shut the TV off, or whatever you watch from, unsubscribe or stop paying for it, for the app or DSTV. In Africa, they use DSTV. Over here in America, they don't use DSTV. I don't see any DSTV. It's a cable. There's so many things you can watch Premier League over here. It's easy to watch Premier League here, It's very easy. That is what I saw online. Now, there's people who are very upset, just like me, who have been upset for a long time. They are not happy how things are going. And there's some people who are Kralik brother, I would say Kralik sister brother. They love the Kralik capital, and this is their player. They were praying that the Kralik buy this Chelsea Football Club and turn into the business center. And those people are not Chelsea fans. I don't think so, right? Yeah. Now, the real story here, what it is up here, Perovic is doing well at Strasbourg. And the goalkeeper in Chelsea Football Club, we don't have a goalkeeper, right? Now, I love Kepa Arrizabalaga very much. Kepa Arrizabalaga is at Bournemouth and he's doing fantastic. Yesterday in the FA Cup, he saved the penalty. Erling Haaland failed to score. He saved the penalty. And we know Kepa Arrizabalaga can do that at any time. He can save the penalty. And there's another shot. Erling Haaland did it. He saved that shot. But yeah, they won 2-1. But Kepa, he was fantastic in that game. A very good goalkeeper. I love the keeper Arrizabalaga, Every goalkeeper, they have their moments. You can't expect magic every time. You can't expect people to do, like right things every time. We are human beings. We make a lot of mistakes, right? So you can't expect the goalkeeper to be perfect, brilliant. No, you can't. Even Robert Sanchez, right? But Robert Sanchez does mistakes all the time. So that is not the patience I need, But unfortunately, Chelsea, they don't want keeper Arrizabalaga. He's not in their plan for sale. And he looks like he's loving it at Bournemouth, and I don't blame him. He wants to pray. Let him pray at Bournemouth. And I think Bournemouth, they got a very good deal in the Kepa Arrizabalaga. That's a very good deal, I have to say, if they buy him. Very good deal. Wow. Now, if you look at in Spain there, in Spain, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and Barcelona, 3 title race, right? It's very intense. Just go check the La Liga table and go see the games, how things are going. Let me just talk about Real Madrid a little bit. Real Madrid, I've seen a lot of people talking about Real Madrid. Oh, they're going to lose to Arsenal because they're not good. If a team is attacking them really aggressively, they're not good. They're going to lose to Arsenal. You say so? Don't think so. I don't think so. If they lose to Arsenal, I'll be very shocked. I'll be the one of the people who's going to do a long video and talking about that. You know, I'll be shocked, but I don't see them losing. So anyway, I'm just saying that because I saw something online, people talking about that. Chelsea, another 19-year-old linked. And who is that? Goalkeeper, a goalkeeper. Do we really need to get another goalkeeper? Anyway, as I said, I don't want to talk about that a lot with this credit capital. I have said enough. It's not a surprise. It's just like when you see the news, it's like, yeah, another goalkeeper. How old? 19-year-old. Okay. Another left back. Oh, another winger. How old is it? 17-year-old. Okay. That's what's happening with me. I'm not even surprised. I'm not even, you know. The transfer window coming in this one, it's not gonna be a surprise one. It's just gonna be like, oh yeah, it's we expected that. Liam Delap has been linked to Chelsea as a first striker, right? They realize, oh, we need a striker because before Jackson was not injured, he was playing, right? And we were saying we need a striker. The data, you know, they call it data. The data was saying we're fine, you know. The data was saying Jackson won't get injured. Doo-doo. That's what the data, because these people like to use data, and this technology just coming, AI, this stuff, right? They love using that stuff. Let's see what data is going to do in the transfer market, right? Let's see up there. Thomas Tuchel wins 2 games World Cup qualifier England, right? Fantastic thing you'd love to see. And Rashford finally scored his first goal for Aston Villa in the FA Cup. Fantastic, right? And who else? I think Villa, they're in a semi-final, if I'm not wrong. And Nottingham Forest, they won on the penalties the other day. And I hope Nottingham Forest go win the FA Cup. I would love that. Wow. I think the final is going to be City, Nottingham Forest. And that final, I do think Nottingham Forest, they're going to win that final. It's going to be fantastic if they win. And talking about Nottingham Forest, they got 2 Champions League, if you don't know that. And this form, Nottingham Forest, they're in, it's not a surprise because they were, once upon a time, this football club was a big football club, winning European Cups, winning back-to-back, right? It was a big football club. Now they're coming back. Look at on the table, they're number 3. Yeah. So it's not a surprise for them to do this. And there's a lot of people who were supporting Nottingham Forest back in the days. They're still alive now, and they're looking at this. They're like, oh, the glory days are back. The excitement are back. Guys, let's prepare for FA Cup. You know, you saw how Newcastle celebrated the Carabao Cup. That's crazy. And look, they deserve to celebrate that, Newcastle. Absolutely. 50 years they haven't won a cup. 50 years. So they deserve that. If Nottingham Forest win the FA Cup, I think they will even celebrate more because FA Cup is bigger than Carabao Cup. The first game I watched on the television when I was in Africa is the FA Cup game. Chelsea and Manchester United. Final when DJ Drogba scored. FA Cup, I'm saying. The Premier League I've watched already, but I'm saying FA Cup match. That's the first game I watched, and that was a very, very good game, I remember. So Nottingham Forest, I hope they win the FA Cup, and man, it's going to be a great day if they win. And yeah, guys, let me know down in the comments, what do you think about this stuff. Now, there's talks about Victor Osimhen, Gyökeres. There's a talk about Victor Osimhen to Arsenal. If I was Victor Osimhen, I would think about that. more. Because Arsenal never win any trophy. They never do, right? We may win the Conference League. Yeah, we may, but we don't know, right? We may win that Conference League. And Arsenal, they're still in the mud. They have no trophy this season. That's how crazy things are. But I won't say that much. Let's just see in the Champions League what they're going to do. Because if they get kicked out of the Champions League, this stage where the Champions League is, that's where you have to put your mind on. That's where you have to focus on, because any mistake you slip. Quarterfinal, right? Yeah, I think it's quarterfinal. If Arsenal win this quarterfinal, they beat Real Madrid. If they go to the semi-final, I think they will go to the final of the Champions League. I think they will. Yeah, I think they will, because whoever beats Real Madrid go through and go in the Champions League. We have seen that in the past. You know, we kicked Real Madrid 2-0 at Stamford Bridge, right? In Madrid, it ended 1-1, but they came to Stamford Bridge, we beat them 2-0, and we went to win the Champions League with Thomas Tuchel. So let's see what's going to happen. I will see you soon, my friends. Have a lovely day. God bless. Oh, subscribe if you are new. Of course, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's keep moving. I like it moving. I like it moving.